All right, ready to get underway. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Huge strikeout there. Rafael Devers up to hit. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And strike two. Red Sox already leading. Takes it in for the out. Now a long throw to first.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yeah! Enrique Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Stays alive. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first offering is not close. And there's a strike. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2-2's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Correa. Here's Royce Lewis. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. They say you win.
0-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Tristan Casas. And that chance handled. Jump throw. No play. That's an infield single. And now the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings through that one for strike one. Rafaela in his second season, 24 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays. And shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Miranda to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. And we're back, bottom of the second, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Jose Miranda now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu snags it, and there's two away. So here's Bader now. Foul ball there. On the ground. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Fires over to first. And Bader is back at target field. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over.
Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Runner at first with no outs here. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. Wide throw, and it gets away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And that misses. And the count 1-2. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1.
Ha! No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And that is gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. One gone, runner at first. Now Correa up to hit. Buxton on the run. There's a ball.
That's the ball.
Man, is he fast. Throw to second, and he's out. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ripped on a line to center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. Lopez back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging it.
Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Next is the designated hitter, Tristan Casas. And he deals. And it's fouled away. Wallner brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner.
For the Twins, the left fielder, Matt
Walker Buehler will go back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. 1st and 2nd, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slides, but it gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Buehler fires.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you
Rip to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around 3rd. 2 runs score. Here comes another around 3rd. Play at the plate. Got him. This is Willie Castro. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Durant sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One strike.
Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Abreu stands at first with one out. Next pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a hit. Buxton returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
A couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. He's in there. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
1-1.
Inside. And that is ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's a 1-2. And all 3 runners on the move here. It's a squeeze. Now 2 away as they get a run across. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that one hammered. Abreu going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Check swing, little looper. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Trevor Larnach, 1 for 2. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. The relay.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Minnesota, top 6. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing
One ball,
here.
one strike.
Lewis hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Now Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Toss to Muncy. Bader is out. So up next, Willie Castro. The other way. Durant makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
In the air, right side. Abreu makes the play, and it's out number. Back at Target Field, top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Tristan Casas. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that is out of play. Next offering
1-2.
down in the dirt. And the sweeper
2-2.
misses. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat. Battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand this.
Base hit. Here comes Casas around third. He'll score easily.
He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up left side. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's
0-1.
sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jaron Duran digs in now. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Buehler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Ball one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
The batter, number 4.
Robs a potential
Shortstop,
solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even
Vega.
more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Here's Carlos Correa. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. That one inside.
That's
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit.
0-1.
Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Makes the grab, one away. Rappy coming to the plate now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Tying run at the plate. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big.
There's one, and that's 2. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now Bader up to the plate.
Now pitching for the Red
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Zach
Number
Kelly.
76.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he
No
really
ball,
sells the
one strike.
changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball. Miranda off of first with 2 away. On a line out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And that is back in Minnesota. Here's the second baseman,
Now
Kike
pitching for the
Hernandez.
Twins, number 44. Cole Sam.
Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That misses
One
the
and one.
zone. 1-1. So
Big
now a
hitting for the
pinch
Red
hitter,
Sox.
David
Number
Hamilton.
17.
Well, last
David
chance for him here, hoping he can be a
Hamilton.
catalyst for some type of ninth inning comeback.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Tristan Casas will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
No,
offering
that's high.
upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Buxton sprinting after it. And there's 2 down. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Castro. And that'll do it. Lopez with his first.